All right, everybody, welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. Grant, are you ready for some heisting?
Yeah.
Are you ready to get the heists on?
Do you think
this
ready
is,
to get on Mac on?
Is that ready to get? Hey, how's it going?
What's up, lady? Do you like bald, creepy guys with terrible life decisions?
You got a
tattoos?
nice butterfly tattoo on your arm. Are you just shivering? All right, that's enough of that. Whoa, what is this? This is the muscle peach. All right, well let's
peach.
Oh, get it? Like muscle beach, but it's a peach. Yeah. All right, so it's time for the heist. Let's get this show on the road.
Wait, Floyd! One of you shits must be here.
God, they've really fucked this place up.
Hello, Trevor. I missed you.
Hello, Wade. I missed you too.
Hello, Trevor.
Oh, there.
Why do they always
Ellis, where
sneak
you been
out?
hiding?
Nowhere.
I got a knot the size of a baseball in here, all right? Needs a little loosening up, all right?
Ew.
What is he saying?
Massage me, motherfucker. Good, good.
Trevor's hard at work, huh?
Where's the surrogate child?
Who?
The boy. The stars in his eyes.
Not like that.
He's a jukebox hero.
Not like that.
Oh, hey.
Hey, everyone's arriving right on time.
Yep.
You and him, the old father-son issues, gives me the fucking creeps.
How's the leg rub?
Oh, it's excellent. You want to go?
No, I'm good, though.
Hey, I called you boys here to discuss this job that I've been planning.
The fuck are you talking about?
Shut the fuck up, Michael, all right? You owe me.
Hey, did you talk to Lester?
I called him. He's in the hospital or something, all right? We keep him out and we get 20%. Well, unless, of course, you go states again and have me arrested.
Hey, wasn't like that.
Better not have been.
I mean, like you give a fuck.
See, I give a fuck, Michael. It's a position, a fucking viewpoint, all right? Like God, like evolution, like anything else. Sunshine, boredom, lies, that's what we got. Other people, they have other worlds.
What's he talking about, Grant?
I don't know.
Desert looking for fucking corpses, you know, a carrion-eating motherfucker. Do you understand that?
No.
Bravo, you fucking idiot.
Man, I still don't get the score. What's the fucking plan?
We got Floyd, all right? Now, Floyd, not the fuck, get out of here, all right? Floyd here.
Poor Floyd.
He puts me onto Merriweather Security, who were running some tests out at sea for Uncle Sam. We're gonna take whatever it is they're testing. Now,
This is a fucking horrible idea.
lined up, guarantee, no problems, no major heat. Let's get going, all right? Let's take our slightly past-it vibe to an airfield where I got a sub, got a chopper, I got everything we need. All right, let's do this, you fucks.
And they're just like, okay.
Well,
That made no sense of plan. It was like so vague.
Trevor's so completely psychotic that I feel like they're just like,
Airfield, if you please.
it'll be in their best interest not to piss him off, right?
guess so.
Is this a four-seater?
It's got a trunk.
Is Franklin following us, or
Sandy
Oh.
No, he's in the back.
he's in the back?
Quite a distance.
Okay.
What's with this
Oh
guy?
shit, we've got 7 miles to Sandy Shores. So
Well, hey, we got some questions.
do
in
it.
here.
All right, throw a question at it, Grant.
First question.
Here, wait. Do you want to grab the remote and turn this down just slightly? I'm sorry, it's a little bit louder than I thought.
Sure.
Well, what it is?
Boop.
Huh? You think the world owes you a living?
There we go. A little bit more. Sorry, folks. Behind the curtain stuff. All right.
okay.
First
It's a
question.
Patreon.
Yes.
Austin E wants to know what our predictions are on how many parts this sequential will take.
Ooh, that's a good question. What part are we on right now? It's like 16 or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm probably thinking in the like 50s,
We're on part 18 right now.
maybe 60s.
Jeez.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, once we do this one, then we start kind of the next leg, and then there's a whole second part of the game that's about as big as what we've done so far, and then there's a third part on top of that, and then there's some kind of miscellanea in between.
I was thinking about only 18.
No?
I bet we're not even going to have an episode next week.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, there's always that. Is that your way of bringing up possibility that you might
I might be
be
out next week having a
taking
kid.
care of a child? Should I? Okay, so I'll ask you right now, Grant. Should I continue Grand Theft Auto without you, or should I put something else on until you get back?
You're managing it.
What? You would continue this without me?
No, I really wouldn't. It's a pretty rhetorical question.
I'm kind of invested in the story, so no. You gotta give someone else Deadly Premonition or some shit. Let them play that.
Get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Finish up Dark Dreams Don't Die.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't want to play Dark Dreams Don't Die without you.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like
I think I want to play that one again.
This, Dark Dreams Don't Die, and like Life is Strange. I don't want to play any of those games without Grant around.
Aw.
Yeah, there you go. So,
All right, Spill Audio says, what kind of music should I suggest to my rather picky friend? I've been sending him stuff for 2 years that with limited success. He has no interest in soft stuff, unless it's from his namesake, David Gilmour, or even some hard rock can be seen as too soft. Instrumentals are deemed boring, and he avoids hip-hop like it's poison. What options do I have left? Non-metal would be best since it's within his comfort zone.
so wait, no instrumentals, no hip hop, metal doesn't work either.
Rock, soft rock, and regular rock. I guess.
Right? I guess
Regular
rock
rock.
and roll. You just have to find the kind of harder, faster rock.
Says
Punk
hard rock seems to be too soft. Yeah, punk rock.
Punk rock, yeah. Some like go get some like 80s like hard, like maybe some like Black Flag or something like that. If something more melodic, you might tip a little ska his way. You might also think about. I mean, it sounds like he
Not
doesn't.
recommending music to someone who's just pushing it away.
Yeah, he sounds like he's kind of like he's a really picky motherfucker.
Yeah, is he asking you to give him suggestions, but just shooting everything down?
At which point, I would probably not recommend music to that sort of person. I think punk rock is probably your best bet. Like, find some good punk rock for him because it's not metal. It's fast.
Get him some dubstep,
High energy.
some wow.
I mean, maybe some maybe industrial, like Ministry or something like that. Some hard industrial, like Big Face.
Some 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I kind of need to know more. I'd probably want to ask, what does he like? I don't know who David Gilmour is, so I don't know what in the world
I
that
don't know
is.
David Gilmour either.
But it doesn't
David
sound like he likes
Archuleta?
anything.
Maybe David Archuleta?
I don't know who
Or
that
David
is.
Cook. Those are two people from American
David
Idol.
Bowie? I like
David Bowie, I think he might have been on an episode of American Idol. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Do you just want to recommend he watch a couple seasons of American Idol?
I want to recommend that he go on to Spotify and start a radio channel based on the bands that he likes, and then see what else it brings up as a suggestion. So,
And here's my
oh,
submarine. Floyd, wait. Stand by the hangar.
I guess this is our chopper.
Yeah, Frank.
get in the cargo
You
bob.
guessed correctly.
Okay.
How are we?
Is
Are you
Michael
gonna have to pick up that
flying?
thing?
Trevor should be flying. I guess Trevor's getting in the sub. Yeah, I'm going to have to do this from outside.
Good.
Deploy the grappling hook.
I wish you'd done the flying lessons like I told you, but no. Nobody can tell Michael anything.
Fuck you, Trevor.
Yeah.
Okay, to pick up the
You got a
submersible
real attitude ever since I betrayed you.
to allow the grappling hook to make contact with the sub. All right, so
Back it.
There's a rig attached to your chopper. Hover low over the submarine and they'll
There you go.
did I get it? No.
fly low over the submarine and it'll hook up.
Shut up, Trevor. I know what I'm doing. Hold on. Here we go.
Do you?
Just to get a little bit forward.
We are hooked up.
All right.
There you go.
There you go. Yep.
Graceful.
Yep. So now we're flying over to where the
Weird how the military doesn't have any way of tracking their, helicopters if they get stolen.
or submarines.
Or submarines.
Sprayed all over this chopper. But,
Can't cost too much to put a little tracker on there.
Yep.
You can buy little Bluetooth trackers now for your kids. You can buy
Really?
a little thing that can hook on their shoes or somewhere.
I was about to say, just give him a
you
shot.
can check on their. Oh man,
Aren't you afraid of the New World Order? I can
if I could just give a shot to my kids, that'd be
yeah.
awesome. I know where you are. Check right here. No problems in the mall again. I guess I should pull up another question.
Yeah.
Ruskles06 says, is there a film genre you'd like to see done in black and white today? I know Sin City kind of messed things up with its sequel, but I know it could work for another genre. Dating, and then he gives us a little update on his dating. The dating site worked out really well. I'm meeting up with a woman I've been chatting with for 2 months next week. If my organs are harvested, Please cancel my Patreon subscription once this playthrough is finished, i.e. next year. No, we're not going to cancel that. Sorry, buddy. But best of luck.
Oh, that's sad.
A film genre that I'd like to see, I mean, Walking Dead did a black and white version of their pilot episode, which I thought was kind of cool to see. I kind of like the idea of a horror doing black and white again.
I think that it's so much kind of stylistic pap, in all honesty, that black, I don't know, like crime, maybe, like black, like the noir-ish, maybe, but only if you're using it really, really well. I think a lot of times it just gets used as a gimmick more than anything else. So
Yeah, I guess.
release
Schindler's List did black and white.
Yeah. I don't know if do you think that Schindler's List would have had less emotional impact if it was in color? I don't.
No. Well,
Here we go.
yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't know. I think the stark contrast.
Release!
Stuff.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's just switched me over to Trevor. Okay.
Is that a shark?
Use the Trackify app to locate the device.
Trackify.
They always want a subscription though, Grant. That's the shitty part. Is
a cracked phone?
What's that? Yeah.
Damn.
His
Get a
phone's like
nicer
my phone.
Trevor.
It's like my phone.
Yeah, but he's like making all this money.
He's got a meth enterprise.
He's got a meth enterprise. I
I
know how much money meth industries make.
Yeah, it's a scourge.
Walter White was cleaning house.
Tiny
Anyway.
McFlighty?
Yeah, dude, Teddy McFlighty. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's see. Charles Rocky says, "Is there any game or movie you wish you could forget about, if only so you could relive the joy of experiencing it again for the first time?"
Sure.
Ooh.
Pick any of my favorite games, and sure. This one is one. I loved playing this game. Dark Souls, I mean, the obvious answers
I
for
love
me.
watching this game and imagining I was playing.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool experience.
Aw. Make me feel bad.
I mean, I think this might be a cool game. I don't know.
Oh, Grant.
Movies I'd want to rewatch again for the first time.
Let's see. I'm trying to think of what some of my favorite movies are.
Fight Club really was great to me.
Yep. Yeah, Fight Club or Seven. The Matrix. I would really like to watch.
Matrix.
The Matrix again.
Just not know anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't when I first saw it.
But watching it nowadays with everything else kind of like parroting and ripping it off, I don't think it would be as impressive.
Where is... Oh shit. Is that where we're going? Let's descend, Grant. Divers, go down.
Watching the second Batman, I still really... I mean, you don't, of course. We've gotten into that.
What,
But,
Dark Knight?
Yeah, Dark Knight.
I don't hate Dark Knight.
Yeah, I would imagine you would hate it, but
I'm just not as into it as everybody else.
it was
Seems to be.
nut-busting glory there.
All right. Drive the submersible into the device to pick it up.
This is what we're stealing?
Oh, god damn. This is probably really terrible. Hold on. Let's just get a... Oh, no. This is terrible. It's the Life Aquatic and shit.
Just go forward.
Okay. Nope.
There you
Hold on. Down, down, down. A little more. Okay.
Dude, all you had to do was bump into it. Jeez.
And I was having a really hard time with that. I was like, I don't know how to do it, Grant.
Anthony McCall says, beer question for us both. I was up in Pennsylvania a while back for the OK Guard, and while there I discovered this great thing called Yingling. Yingling? 'Cause I always pronounce it wrong.
The
But
beer
since
that-
returning back south, I found that there's no way besides going back to enjoy such a delicious beer. My question, have you tasted the oldest brewery's awesome sauce? And is there any beers that you fancy but cannot get in Texas? There's a ton of beers I fancy I can't get in
Probably
Texas.
so, yeah.
New Glarus is one of the greats that is exclusive to Wisconsin.
Okay.
But beer trades, you can do beer trades and get some of these things.
Like ship people beer and then they ship you their beer back
Yeah,
in return?
exactly.
Okay.
There's some legal questions to it. So if you're gonna do it,
I think you have to just be doing it like for personal use, right?
yeah,
Like, you
but
can't-
also don't declare what you're shipping and use FedEx. Don't use USPS because that could be like a federal crime. Use our actual post service. Use something like
Are you
FedEx.
advising our listeners about how to evade federal prosecution for interstate spirit transports?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Just
good.
saying that'd be a better call. Use an actual shipping.
You should be doing
bottle
this.
shipping
You're
container.
the actual criminal mastermind of Rage Select.
But you can probably go on some little forums and find Beer Trade if you want that beer. Yeah,
Goddamn,
I mean,
I'm going up as fast as I can.
I do a show called The Beerists,
Do you?
which is a weekly podcast,
It's about gin, right?
and I get exposed to a whole bunch of beer that listeners will send in to us,
Right.
or that we'll get in
shit.
trades or we'll bring in from our own personal travels.
Right.
And yeah, man, Three Floyds is a brewery out of it's just outside of Chicago, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And they have one of my favorite beers of all time, Zombie Dust.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's pale, but can't get it. So I just have to kind of wait until Rubio gets it, and then I'll get some of his.
God damn it! Oh shit!
He's the guy I do the podcast with. But
Speak-
yeah, you guys should give that a listen if you want.
Speaking of which, how's the Patreon going over there at the Beerus? Shit! Oh no!
It's
Oops.
doing okay.
I went underwater with the helicopter.
Damn it! For the longest time, we were doing Patreon, but we weren't offering any
Any rewards?
reward incentive. So Rubio just started that. I might try and add a few things here and there to try and entice some people
Mm-hmm.
to sign up. It's funny because I think we have like a really big audience,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't seem to also mobilize to want to support.
Yeah.
and they were only asking like a couple bucks,
Yeah.
not a whole lot. But need a better sales pitch. Ooh. Got him?
I don't. There we go. Yep. Okay.
Up,
Ooh.
You did it.
All right. Man, look. Oh, god damn, Grant. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. You know how beautiful that is.
Okay, we got another question here.
Okay.
That is really pretty. Henro T says, Grant, after seeing you in the Ona Chanbara videos, I was wondering, do your wife and daughter watch any of the Rage Select videos?
Uh-oh. Oops. Shit. Hold on.
No,
Yeah?
they don't.
Oops, there we go.
My daughter's 2, so whatever. I mean, it's all comedy, so I'm like, I'm not really too concerned there. They're like, oh no, what about our
Shit.
well-being? I'm like, well, that's kind of the next generation of like how that'll all have to kind of work out anyway, right? I figure I'm anything I'm doing for a cheap laugh. But I'm not necessarily like really embarrassed or ashamed.
Right. Right.
And hopefully, they. I mean, my wife gets that. She just doesn't find it amusing,
She doesn't find it as amusing as you do?
if at all. She's just like,
Does your wife hate me because I keep making you put on bikinis and stuff? Is that a thing? Do I need to like send her a nice apology of like, hey, I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep censoring out your husband's luscious boobs and stuff, but
She's like, what's wrong with them? Why you got to blur them out?
yeah.
Those are lovely nipples.
Oh shit. What's going on? Who's shooting at me? Oh.
No, I just think
God damn.
she doesn't necessarily just have that same sense of immature humor
Yeah.
that I do.
Is there?
Those
There we go.
specific things.
Oh goddamn. So these guys are coming after us, Grant.
Yeah.
We're having to shoot down Merryweather choppers. For like essentially the equivalent of like Blackwater, right?
JZ Gamer says, do you feel too many developers are exploiting the open world mechanic at the expense of more focused and meaningful storytelling? Then he goes on, says, you don't need a deep plot to make a game fun, but I feel developers get too focused on filling a game with content rather than making it rewarding on a narrative level. For me, Arkham Knight was an unfortunate example. While it's a fun game overall, I felt Rocksteady compensated for a short and not terribly deep plot by shoving in a ton of filler content like the Riddler trophies, militia checkpoints, and Batmobile segments that made part of the games feel like a chore. If completing them offered more of a story payoff than just an extra minute of cutscenes, maybe I wouldn't have felt that way. I feel games like GTA 5 and Witcher 3 are exceptions these days, where the most of the content actually contributes to a substantial narrative, even if just to add character or world-building moments.
Do you have an opinion on that?
I think that's a good point. I think, JJZ Gamer. Just like, I don't know. I articulated that really well.
I think that what you're seeing right now is a shift, a phase shift. Developers now have things like the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One and PC hardware to work with, right? But they're still programming games like they're programming them for the PlayStation 3. So, like, they'll still put in this kind of, like, filler content, but they just won't... Shit. Release. Oh, okay.
It's going to vomit in there.
But they just won't... They'll just put in more of it because they can, right? Is because the disk sizes and the complexity of the systems make it so that you can... Oh, God, I landed on it. God damn it.
Trevor.
Oh, Trevor. Okay, well, that's cool. Now Franklin...
nauseating trip back before being exploded.
Now Franklin and Michael can just go about their lives, right?
Yeah.
And I think that we're going to see the bar get raised more and more as time goes on. And that... But, yeah. So that's kind of what I think. Okay. Oh, shit. What do we steal? Like, Trevor didn't even know what it was we were taking.
The government won't care how long it's been. They're going to put you and everyone you ever knew on their kill list. And you, I thought you would be smarter than this.
What'd I do?
Stealing a super...
Hey, what'd I do?
Damn, T. This some nuke or some shit?
I thought you said you spoke to him.
Yeah, I did. Okay? Kind of. I mean, he was all woozy and shit. Doesn't matter, all right? It's done. We've got it.
Or we could put it back. You drop it in the sea by the time they get a salvage operation together.
No!
Oh, so you want a drone circling your trailer?
We'll get you another score, Trevor.
Aw. Trevor worked hard on this.
Oh! Wait, get in that chopper. Listen to whatever this fucking moron has to say.
Okay.
All right, and on that note, I'm out of here. You won't be seeing me back here in a long time.
Hey! We need a score. Remember.
Man, I thought I was done not getting paid for these licks.
Hello? Me too.
So wait, they did all that and they just have to get rid... Whoa. What are you doing, buddy?
Letting off a little steam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Trevor didn't really do his homework, so what they stole was they stole like a government. Take 20 million. Void sale cost 20 million. 0,000 for all that stuff. So what they stole was like a government weapon that was so valuable that like they couldn't possibly get away with it, right? Oh, look, he's not like woozy.
Trevor.
Yeah, poor Trevor. So what's our time looking like, Grant? Can you give me a quick time check here real fast?
We're at 25 minutes.
Okay, so we got some time to do some... do we want to... Let's see. Hold on. What do we got in the... What do we got here? Strangers and Freaks. Strangers and Freaks. What is this? This is the Barry. And what is this? Federal Investigation Bureau, the FIB. Why don't we switch? We haven't done Franklin in a while. Franklin's got some missions.
Yeah, let's go check out Franklin. All right, you want to do some rapid-fire questions?
Sure.
What's the most dynamic open world in a game?
What's that?
What is the most dynamic open world in a game? Asks No Name, a.k.a. R Warden 90. This one.
This one, or it depends on whether you consider like the, Batman actually had a pretty dynamic world.
You
the
can
way
do
that
a lot of different things within it.
well, it changed over the course of the game. That was the big thing. Let's see. We're gonna go talk to.
Go get destroyed. And then you have to
Oh, that's Lester missions. Okay. Shit. I don't want to start another. I don't want to start another mission with the amount of time we have left. Hold
No.
on. Let me see if there's a Strangers and Freaks mission. What is this? Beverly. All right. Let's go talk to Beverly. That might be the lady who runs. Remember that we got in a foot race with Trevor, or with Michael, I guess, who was all like crazy. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Probably something like Dark Souls. Maybe a Prototype had a lot of like changes to the environment. That's what I kind of consider when he's saying dynamic.
Yeah.
Like the world of Grand Theft Auto 5 doesn't really change all that much as you're playing through it. But like the original Prototype had this whole like day 1, day 2, day 3, like kind of as the infection progressed, like the world got more and more fucked up. Good question though. I don't know.
Our Warden 90 also asked me if I've ever tried Pyramid Apricot Ale, which I have. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I don't actually recall what I thought my impressions were of it, actually. It's a wheat ale, I believe. With apricot, of course. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had that. Have you had it recently?
Oh, is that the one that you gave me that one time at that party?
No.
Wait, where
that
did
was
our
Festina Pesh.
where did our
Peach.
frickin' contact go?
Sean Muhammad wants to know, hey, Jeff, I was wondering if you built your PC yourself or if it was bought pre-built. Also, do you have any tips for building a PC?
I've built PCs in the past. This one I bought pre-built. Or not this one, but okay, what the fuck just happened there? I just went to the location where this person was supposed to be, and then they just disappeared. But
Beverly? She left, man. She's over at the other B question mark.
no,
She
that's
went down south now.
that's Barry. Okay, well, I guess we don't really have anything to do. Let's see what Michael's got in these Strangers and Freaks missions. But as far as tips go, I mean, building a PC is a pretty plug-and-play type of thing. I just do my research on RAM and processors and that sort of stuff before you make a decision. So
Yeah.
but as far as putting it actually together, don't be ready for something to be wrong. I highly recommend assembling your PC while stores like Best Buy are still open in case you need to go get like a cable or something like that in case you're accidentally missing something. Be patient, and you should be able to put everything together. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like all we've got left is Trevor stuff. So
Josh Zachary, who just visited us
he did.
here in town,
Yep.
which is awesome.
I felt bad as I kept him out. I kept him on one of my Jeff 4 a.m.
Why would you feel bad about that? That's
breakfast
people
runs? Well,
seem to
because
love that.
he was here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I feel like he spent all of Saturday recovering, like I did. Yeah. So
yeah.
tell me, can I just get in this helicopter?
Well, I
please?
wasn't able to hang out much because that was right when I found out baby's probably a little bit closer to on the way than I thought, so I had to do some quick weekend prep.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't get to hang out much with him. But anyway, he says, I'm sure you've been dying for someone to ask you a Lost question, so here we go. If you could make Lost the movie, first off, who would you get to direct it, alive or dead? Would you bring in a whole new cast of actors, and if so, who would you pick, alive or dead? Would it be a prequel, sequel, or reboot?
Alive or dead?
And what aspects of the Lost mythos would you focus on, and what would be cut out of the film because of time constraints? And he says, keep up the great work, you guys. Josh. Oh, man. That's a big question. First off, director. I mean, J.J. Abrams
Oh, shit.
kind of knows the territory, and he's kind of really etched himself out a style that I think, it'd be kind of cool if he came back for it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to. Trying to think of who else would be. Nah, I'll just stick with J.J. Abrams. Yeah, I'd try and bring back the whole cast. Should I be listening to this dialogue?
No, just remember we shot up all those people in that farmhouse?
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah.
is one of the last ones saying that he's going to kill us.
Okay. Okay. Would I bring back the whole cast? I would bring back, the entire cast or everyone that we see in the Sideways verse. Because in my opinion, in my view of how the final season ended, that wasn't a death and a moving on kind of situation so much as it was an alternate universe that Hurley made it possible for everyone to just kind of move over to, and they all have that shared memory of what was, but now they can all live their other life. But they're going to try and live this other new life in this alternate dimension. And this is kind of how I'd make it go. But there's still elements of this island that just keep calling back to them. And we would toggle between them trying to, I guess, get along and live in this new universe with that shared memory, as well as the on-island interactions and some of the unexplored areas, a little bit of the back mythos of especially the people who built the Tarwitz statue. And then going into...
you got about 20 more seconds.
And how that kind of plays with Hurley and Ben as the new gatekeepers of the island.
Okay, here we go.
You say, amigo? Where you from, Bato? It's none of your business, huh? Okay? Hey, it's a
So that would be a sequel.
Okay.
Hey, so I grew up in Canada, huh? What's the big fucking deal? You fucking racist! And before you fucking ask, no, I'm not a motherfucker!
So Trevor has rampage missions where you just shoot people in the street.
Mama Afro says, here's a question/rant. Arkham Knight is, in my opinion, an excellent game, completely ruined by one fucking stupid, awful, and annoying as hell feature, which is Bat Tank. Though I love almost everything else about the game, I have not even finished the main story because I hate this fucking annoying tank bullshit. What other games have you played, which would be a 10, but for one stupid little mechanic or idea that ruins the experience?
That's a really
do you have, like, any particular thing you're like, ugh?
That's a really difficult question for me because generally speaking, I
You can't remove that from the experience?
Yeah. Well, no, I usually am. I'm a lot more forgiving about that sort of thing. I'm trying to think. Oh, actually, I've got one. I said this back in the old days when we reviewed Max Payne 3, that I feel like Max Payne is an excellent game that should have should not under any circumstances have the Max Payne name on it. I feel that it should have been a generic crime game and not based on that franchise, because that franchise has mythos and a storyline that at the end of Max Payne 2 had reached a resolution. And then at the beginning of Max Payne 3, they erased that resolution and made him into an alcoholic fuckball in order to bring personal dramatic darkness to the story. Yep.
I got one.
Okay.
The Assassin's Creed games. I'd get rid of that bullshit where they have this futuristic whatever.
That's mostly been written out of the game.
What was it called?
The Animus?
Animus. Is that the group? What's the company called?
The Templars? I mean, like what are you talking about? What
the thing where it pulls you out of that time period to this future.
Yeah.
The
Animus is the device that you get into to access your old memories.
Yeah,
your
it wouldn't be
memories.
that. It's just this dynasty that's passed down of assassins.
Okay, we did our Vagos rampage.
We got one more question.
Okay.
Big Rar says, is True Detective Season 2 worth watching?
You had a...
This is very highly contested.
A tweet or a Facebook status post or something that
both, yeah.
I feel completely and totally summed up my own opinions about True Detective Season 2. I agree with you 100%.
I really do.
So if you would like to put that forward, to get a little Rage Select unity here.
Here's how I feel, which is what I posted, is that every week I watch this show and I like it more and more, and every week I read the reviews from other critics and they seem to hate it more and more, and I'm just not on the same page with a lot of critics.
Yep.
I'm not sure if it's this constant comparison between what was Season 1 and Season 2, or if it's that they had some expectations and it's just not meeting it, or maybe I'm just too lenient on problematic elements of the story. But I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a fun show. I didn't enjoy the first episode, actually. And my buddy Randy on TV Dudes liked the first episode and hasn't liked it really since.
Really?
So he and I are kind of switched on it. And I feel like it's gotten better and better as it goes along for me. And he's not. He's on the opposite side.
Right. I feel very, very similar to that. I think it's a fine show. I think that people who I think that there's a lot of complaints about it that boil down, in my opinion, and you guys are more than welcome to disagree with me, to Season 2 doesn't seem to be Season 1, and I'm upset that Season 2 isn't Season 1.
Yeah.
Season 2 is its own thing. It's got its own characters. Some are stronger, some are weaker. I get a little tired of Vince Vaughn's pontificating from time to time.
Sure.
But for the most part, it's an eminently watchable show. It is not bad TV. Uh-oh. This thing keeps stalling out on me, Grant.
This helicopter looks like it's in bad shape.
I'm just trying to get high as I can to jump, but I don't know if I'm going to even have the opportunity to do that. I'm going to try to hit the water over here. But yeah, I think that True Detective. Would you take that Trevor's Dominator has been impounded bullshit off of my screen? No. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Nope.
Oh,
I think that's just
still going.
I think that's just I'm getting as high as I possibly can. Oh, I'm super high, Grant.
Well,
Super high.
You gonna try and jump off into the water?
Yep. It's not gonna work even a little bit.
All right, guys. Thanks for all the questions.
Yep.
Like we said, I'm probably not gonna be here next week.
We're probably
but
be-
go
we
ahead
might
and
be
post
on-
more questions because you can probably roll those over into whatever other videos next
Yep.
week.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Might
You
be,
ready, Grant?
him and
Ready?
a guest.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Should I pull the chute?
No.
You want to just go all the way down?
Flat. I want to see if you hit the water.
Okay.
I guess you can aim.
Yeah, a little bit.
You'll hit the water.
I think I will die if I hit the water.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you want to see me die?
Yes.
I like the way he's got bullet holes in his parachute for some reason. Head first, Trevor. Head first. Boom! We'll see you next week, folks.
Thanks again. Love you guys. Bye.